Okay, I'm baking my enchilada Mexican casserole right now, and so I decided to go ahead and make part of this video. Actually, this is going to be a separate video, but while I'm letting it bake, I'm going to make our dessert. The dessert I'm going to make for us for tonight is mini skinny air fried churros. I made these like a week ago and they were really good, so they'll go good with what I'm making for dinner for us. Let me go over the ingredients just real quick. Non-fat Greek yogurt, just 1/3 of a cup, 1/8 of a cup of I can't believe it's not butter light, 1 cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of Swerve sugar replacement, 1 cup of self-rising flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla, and then I think it's like a teaspoon of cinnamon with some more Swerve at the end when I go to finish off the churros, and that'll be the coating. So let me get started. You can cook this on top of the stove, which is how I did it the other day, but since I'm trying to show you how to do it, I love using my Instant Pot air fryer, and I use it for like a stove many times. So I'm going to spray. I've got it on Sauté. Oops, excuse me. I've got it on Sauté. I'm not going to use it as an air pressure. I'm using it for cooking right now. It's nice and hot, and so now I'm going to add the yogurt and the I can't believe it's not butter, and the water and the sugar, and I'll mix this all together, and then I will be right back. In the Instant Pot, I've got the milk. I'm not the milk. The yogurt looks like milk. The yogurt with water and the I can't believe it's not butter. And now I'm going to add 2 or 3 tablespoons of the Swerve sugar replacement. Let this all cook together. I'll be right back. Okay, I have the Instant Pot on Sauté. It's boiling right now with the yogurt and the I can't believe it's not butter and the water. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of self-rising flour, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Actually, I'm adding like 1 1/2 because when when I made it the last time, it's supposed to be kind of gooey like mashed potatoes, but I think it was a little bit too gooey, so I'm adding 1 1/2, and I will put this in the recipe. So there's 1 1/2 of that. And this cooks really fast. So I want to turn this on Sauté off now. I'm going to start mixing this together with 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Mix this all around. Just for like about 30 seconds, just till it's all mixed in. You don't want to let it stick, so you want to make sure that you're stirring it constantly. And then you want to put it in a bowl to set in the refrigerator to chill, or if you're going to use a food processor like I am, then just put it right directly into your food processor, so it'll be really easy to go to the next step. Once this is chilled, this needs to chill for like 5 minutes now after I put this in the refrigerator. Okay, I took it out of the refrigerator. Now I'm putting the bowl right here. It's my food processor. I think the reason it says to chill it for 5 minutes because you don't want to add the eggs with it hot like it was, or the vanilla. You want it the batter, the mixture, it's more like a cookie dough, to chill down. Chill. Okay, so I've got it in here. Now I'm going to add the 2 eggs. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Let's set this aside for now. One teaspoon of vanilla. Then I'm going to turn on my food processor. You can use a mixer. It's pretty thick, so you really need a mixer or a food processor. Trying to do this by hand would be crazy. And now I'm going to blend this for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to take this out of my food processor, and it's all mixed together. Looks like mashed potatoes. Set this aside. Since I'm going to use my air fryer oven, you can do this in a regular oven. I will post the directions for both. It's just the air fryer oven cooks faster, and it'll really crisp up like it's been fried. That's why it's best to use the air fryer oven for this. And so now I'm going to take off the little thing here, just set it aside, the little dough blade. And then the next thing that you want to do is, here are two of my racks that go in my air fryer oven. I put a perforated square paper on each one. This is parchment paper that's perforated. I buy these from Amazon. You get like 100 of them for under 10 bucks if I remember right. And it allows the air to come through, but it keeps it from sticking, and it's so much easier on cleanup. And I do have these on my website. If you're interested in buying them, or where I got them from on Amazon, you just click on the little convenient link and it'll take you right to it, and you can purchase them. So I sprayed this also lightly with a little bit of cooking spray. Next thing you want to do is take a pastry bag, or if you have like a pastry, I keep forgetting what these are called. It's like a cookie press, pastry press. This one I have is actually from Pampered Chef. A girlfriend of mine that used to sell, or I think she still does, but I bought this years ago. And I have a different one that I bought, not from Pampered Chef, from another company that doesn't work as good as this. I got this out the last time, and this one works so much better. This dough is really hard to push through. And so if you're trying to do it with a regular dough bag with a tip, it's going to be really hard. It's easier to do it with like a cookie press. So I'm going to fill the cookie press, and I will be right back. Okay, I told you I added like half a cup of flour, and it made it too thick. It was really hard to try to get it through the press, so then I had to add around a quarter cup of water to bring it back down to like a really sticky mashed potato like. So next time I just stick to the 1 cup, and that's what I'm going to put in the recipe. So now I should be able to push them out. I couldn't push them out before. This is great. You want to use a big star tip, and then you're going to take it. It says it cut it off at the ends. If you're able just to do it, I think when I did it before, I did it like this, and I cut it like right here. And so I'm just going to continue doing this. This is going to go in the refrigerator for 1 hour, both these trays. They need to set up, and then I'll finish with the instructions on how to make them, to cook them in the air fryer oven. This is so much easier now. What a difference. Here we go. Okay, the mini skinny air fried churros are ready to go in the air fryer oven now. They've been sitting in the refrigerator. This is what they look like. So now they're kind of set up. They've been in the refrigerator a little over an hour. It says to chill for an hour, and that's what I did before. But this time they've actually been chilling for almost 2 hours, which I think is a really good thing, because I needed to clean up the kitchen after the last the dinner I just made. So now I'm going to put them in my Instant Pot air fryer oven, and I'm going to set it at 375. I'm going to let these cook for 2 or 3 minutes. Then I'm going to rotate the racks from the bottom to the top so they get evenly browned, and then I will flip them over, rotate them again so they get done on the other side. So that's the plan next. While the air fryer is going, I know it's a little noisy, but this is just going to take 1 minute, not even that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix up the cinnamon sugar so it'll be all ready. So taking 1 cup of the Swerve sugar replacement, and I'm not doing quite a half a cup this time. Last time I had a little sugar left over, so it's not quite a half a cup, right around there. Put it in a Ziploc bag. Add 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon to it, and then it's going to shake it up. And then when the churros come out of the oven, then I will put them in here and coat them. Okay, I know it's still going, but I just wanted to show you. I took out the top tray, and it was in, I put on there, you should put in there 3 to 5 minutes. It was like 4 minutes. See how golden they are? Now I'm going to flip them over. I rotated, I took the other tray that was on the middle rack and moved it to the top, and so I'm letting it finish browning. While I take these, I'm going to flip these over, and then they're going to go back in as soon as those are browned, and then I'm going to do the same with the next batch. Kind of got to cook these in batches. After these 2 trays are done, I have 2 more, because the recipe makes quite a few. I think the points on it I said were 3 points for 6. If you have 6 churros, you have their 3 points. No, they're 2 points for 6. Sorry. So, not bad. They're little mini churros. They're yummy. Okay, the first rack is done. So I'm going to lightly spray them with a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter spray. I'm going to stick them back in for just like a minute to let the little butter spray get a little more golden on them. And then the other one should be ready to rotate out. Okay, the first 2 racks are done. Now I'll have 2 more I'll be putting in next. There's 10 in each one, so there's 20 of these. I'm going to take them and I'm going to put them in my little bag that has the cinnamon and the sugar replacement, and just shake them around and then put them on the plate. I'll be right back. One more thing I meant to add was I changed the temperature on the air fryer oven to 400. I forgot the last time it took a little longer to cook, and with the air fryer oven, 400 is just perfect. So I will put that in the recipe. Okay, everything's all finished with our dessert for tonight, which is the mini skinny air fried churros. And they turned out really good. It made 4 dozen. You can have 6 of them for only 2 points. And you know, they're little, but they're still not that little, real good. And I have a little bit of like 2 tablespoons of caramel, of sugar-free Smucker's caramel here. 2 tablespoons is 3 points. Or didn't have quite 2 tablespoons of the chocolate fudge, so that'd probably be about 2 points. It's good to kind of dip them in there if you want, or just eat them by themselves with coffee. It's wonderful. Or you can also use a little bit of fat-free Cool Whip. If you use up to 5 tablespoons, it's only 1 point. So enjoy. I hope you enjoy this video and that you're able to try the recipe. I hope you're doing okay wherever you're at. And if you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it with others. I want to be a blessing, and we can all be a blessing at this time. And you have a wonderful, wonderful week. And if you want the printable recipe, I have all my recipes on my website at amusinghealthyrecipe.com. amusinghealthyrecipe.com. I will also have a slide at the end of my video here with my website address. So you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next video. Stay inside and stay healthy. God bless you. Bye-bye.